I welcome you all to the second session of day 3 of the FDP. For this lecture, we have with us Dr. A.K. Chaudhary. Chaudhary sir is Associate Professor at Department of Textile Technology and Associate Dean Student Welfare at Dr. B.R. Ambedkar National Institute of Technology, Jalandhar. His academic and research experience spans over 25 years. His specialization and field of work are filter media design, aerosol filtration, apparel engineering, seam characterization, and textile testing. He has guided 3 PhD students and currently he is guiding several PhD and master students. He has contributed more than 50 research papers in referred journals of repute and 50 research papers in conferences of international repute. He has written a few book chapters and has 2 patents in his name. He has completed one research project of rupees 52 lakh funded by DST and one project of rupees 29 lakhs funded by CSIR is under process. Presently, he is involved in one joint research project with DST and Government of Austria in the area of pulse jet filtration, and he has transferred technology of his one patent to the industry, and the second technology transfer is in progress. So now I welcome Chaudhary sir. Sir, please.
So thank you to all of you and myself, Dr. K. Chaudhary, and already given all detail by Dr. Ghanshyam Nije about my career, about my specialization. So today I am going to just to discuss some basics of this apparel quality and quality control during the apparel productions. So what is apparels? Apparels is a kind of product. You can say also the garments. The apparels is a product and normally that purchased or taken by these consumers or users. इसको लगा दो पीपीटी लगा दो consumers and users. So what are the quality to be required for the garments and how you provide a satisfaction. So we are looking the slides.
Yes, sir, it is visible.
Yes, visible. Fine. So today, so today I am going to just to discuss this quality of apparel, what the quality to be needed for the good quality of apparels, and what are the things to be taken care during the production of the apparels. So everybody knows these apparels and quality of apparels and what are the processes involved in the production of the apparels, because we are having a background of this apparel engineering or apparel productions. So in brief, what is this apparel technology or manufacturing of apparel or manufacturing of this garment? So garment manufacturing is an assembly oriented activity with a great range of raw materials, product types, production volumes, supply chains, retail markets, and also this associated technology. So basically the apparel and garment is assemble oriented activity like this progressive bungling system we are using for the production. We are using this APS system, this assembly line for ALS system, assembly line production system, and modular production system. So in all the process we are just attaching the things from one workstation to another workstation and next workstation. First workstation we did some stitching work. In second workstation we are doing some another action, and in other we are attaching the zipper and buttons and etc. So just to visualize the production line, you will find just that is the assembling of the materials with the fabrics, and at the same time we also given a process of please switch off your turn up your camera, sorry, microphone. So basically apparel production is a sequence of the assembling of the materials like fusibles, like buttons, like zippers, and at the same time we are also doing the work of this stitching, means joining with the help of this sewing machinery and with the help of sewing thread. So anyway, so companies ranges from a small family business to the multinationals. So everybody knows this. In your area and your locality, you will find also a tailor, a small tailor, who is also involving in production of the garments. And at the same time, you purchase the garments from very big MNC, Indian MNC, and multinational MNC of very known brands. So this type of product, especially garment and apparel product, that is manufactured in very small workplace, very small production units to very large production units. So that's why this industry is coming in the micro and medium and large level of industries. The small entrepreneurs, they are producing at the small level, and large entrepreneurs, they are producing at the large level industries. So each and every category of the industry is available, you will find in this area. So, and the third is this clothing industry, apparel industry, garment industry is highly labor intensive industry. So that's why all this industry is located in like Asian country, Asian subcontinent. So just to come on this. So what is the quality network we needed for the production of the garments? So first we needed a planning. Planning means production planning and control. Production planning of the production, and what would be the objective of objective and improvement plans of your plan. Then you just to implement all the planning, establish world-class practices, technology used for the production. Checking means just to keep some control point, inspection point during the manufacturing, and that is called that you can say also this is the monitoring of the product. And also on the basis of all this experience, especially inspection and quality checking and quality assurance, and you just to get some feedback from this section, and accordingly you just to take this corrective action. This is apply corrective action, that is called ACT. So ACT is just a remedial approach of all the fault generated on all the undesirable means products or means steps or manufacturing is just to going on. So just to keep the eye on all the means processes of this manufacturing. So this planning, implementing, and this checking, and this is the apply of corrective action. These are the 4 arms of this quality assurance network. Now come on. This is the quality objective. What should be the quality objective? What would be the quality objectives to follow during the manufacturing? So meeting your specifications. This is the first, how quality is already defined by your merchandiser, with your consumer, by your customer, by your purchaser. So first you decide the quality, and this quality that depends on the quality given by your buyer, by your user, by your brands. And then this consistent quality always to be produced, the consistent quality, that is the reproducible, and that is as per the quality given by your consumers, compliance of the quality during the manufacturing and also in the product, and high accuracy, degree of accuracy of the product, degree of accuracy of the quality of the product. That will also involve some cost of the product. Cost of the product means rigorous and proper testing is also required. High consumer satisfaction, and all this made this satisfaction, level of satisfaction received by your consumer through your product, that should be always high and high and high, and that will make this product highly highly good product, and always your customer prefer to purchase your brand, purchase your product, and that's why that satisfaction creates a image of your brand, image about your product, image about your whole the process. So that is a very significant approach, especially how you provide the more and more satisfaction to your consumer, to your users. So quality assurance principle. So first is fit for the purpose, means totally 100% perfect as per the requirement, as per the desired property, as per the means requirement of the consumers. So suitable for intended purpose. Suppose the garment, the consumer is purchased the garments for some specific means use, so must perfectly fulfill 100% fulfill your product for that intended purpose. And second is the right first time, repetitive of the work should be avoided. So right first time means work should be not means repetitive in the mode, repetitive during the productions. So right first time means always you prefer the means appropriate and right approach toward the quality assurance. So what is the quality? So quality defined by so many means researchers and scientists and professionals. So but in the garments you will find the one is the part of design, another is the properties of the product. With design, that is the aesthetics approach of the product, and properties, that is the engineering approach of the product. And both these two made the perfect product. One is what are the design, means aesthetics that satisfy this psychological comforts, and properties of the product that satisfy this physiological comfort of the product. And consumer or customer always needed this कि अच्छा भी लगे और साथ साथ also they given and providing the all the required properties in terms of this. Suppose you purchase a garment, user they purchase the garments for the sub-zero temperature, for the protection of climatic conditions like this in the winter garments or the summer garments or in any functional garments. So always your garments should be appropriate and also given the satisfaction, high level of satisfaction to your users. This is the first. That depends on the engineering properties of the garment. That depends on the quality of the fabric. That depends on the suitable engineering of the manufacturing. That depends on the type of finishes to be given for the garments. That depends on all the manufacturing and methodology used during the manufacturing. But at the same time, what would be the design? How the design that will be given a more satisfaction to the users. So always the consumer, they needed the first priority, that is the function and functional properties of the garment. Second is also they are more suitable and they are more especially in the terms of this aesthetics. They also prefer the good color, good aesthetic, good feel and handle properties and everything. So I would like to just, the one is the psychological and other is the physiological comforts, and both should be provided by your product. So meeting the specification, that is the part of the business that decided before going to the production, and that decided with the help of this merchandiser, with the help of your buyers, needed for the intended usage applications. So I have already told and discussed these things. Your product must be fulfill the requirement of the product, requirement of the consumers. Level of acceptance of the goods or services. What type of level of acceptance of the goods or services? So some brand and some company, they are given a different acceptance of the good, means different warranty and like a guarantee and warranty, and if you find any problem or any defects, you can easily just to refund the garments, or again you purchase, and company is able to just to replace the garments. So all these are the services in terms of the repairing, in terms of the everything of the garments, and no more than X percentage of the defects. So acceptance level of the product means acceptance level of the defects, either 1%, 2%, 3%. So from the lot or by the lot. So all these are depends on the acceptance. Suppose you are the export oriented products, so acceptance level is very low. And in case of the domestic market, in case of the other markets, the purchaser or your buyer maybe consider the lots in higher acceptance levels. So this is the X% that depends on that is the agreement between the producer and the purchaser, and all this depends, and all will also give an impact on the cost of the garments. So lower the acceptance level, means quality will be very high. Later on I will discuss this acceptance level, and that higher the quality of product, that means the higher the also increases the input of the cost. So anyway, level of the market, branded and unbranded markets. Everybody knows these brands, what is the significance of brands, and how the image of the brand created over the times by any product, by any manufacturer. That is very, very important for any manufacturer. They always try to keep the image of the brand always very high and very bright. So anyway, what are the steps involving in the quality of the quality assurance department in the production, during the production of the garments? And that is the establishment and maintenance establishment that refer to the machinery and infrastructure used for the production. Maintenance means allied activity of the rescheduling, maintenance and everything of the machine, in order to avoid any kind of this downtime of the instrument or downtime of the machine, especially sewing machine, cutting tools, every tools that keep intact or in the good condition for the working. So establishment and maintenance both combinedly given an impact on the usage and productivity of the infrastructure, all machinery. So activities, function, operation and system, adapted system, operation, what type of operation you are using during the manufacturing. So all these are the second planning, and all these are the part of this planning. So these planning activity, function, operation, system, with the help of establishment, infrastructure and scheduling of all the maintenance of the machine, all this made possible possible good infrastructure, good manufacturing base for the production of garments. And last is the how we attain, how we achieve, how we get the quality, requisite quality, requisite means product, requisite. So I am audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank
So
you.
you are
So next is the quality control. What is the role of the quality control during the production, during the designing, during the every activity of the garments, and that is the system required for programming and coordinating. Means quality control basically depends on these programs. What would be the programs? What you going to means what is your plan? And this programming means plan of the your production. And that's why this PPC, role of PPC, production planning control, is very significant in the garment industries. Always the qualified and good people they are hiring for this PPC work. And coordination between the cutting room, coordination between the sewing room, coordination between the finishing room, coordination between the dispatch and merchandiser and buyer, seller, every coordination is required for the in order to reduce the lead time, in order to reduce the cost, in order to maintain the quality. So efforts of the various groups in an organization. So these are the group work, these are the whole work of the groups. All the people involving in various groups needed to just to give a maximum output and keeping coordination between all the groups. And that will give a benefit to the organization. That will give a benefit to the manufacturer in order to meet the quality and in order to meet the in order to reduce the cost of the product. So serve as an agent to quality assurance in order to establish its reliability. What would be the reliability of your all the quality controls? What are the inputs? What are the corrective action you are taking, and what are the results of that corrective action on the quality of product? That is called reliability. And this reliability depends on your managerial skill. That depends on the skill of the labor. That depends on the machinery used during the productions. So anyway, the next point is to avoid producing too high or a grade of a product. So suppose you are asking for a certain level of quality X. So always you try to meet the quality X. Suppose you develop or you produce the higher and higher quality. That means you are involving more cost. You are at the same time you are increasing also the cost of the garments. And cost of the garment already decided before the productions. So चाय में जितना चीनी चाहिए you always try to keep उतना ही चीनी. अगर 1 चम्मच चीनी डालने की बात हुई है तो always you try to put this 1 teaspoon of the sugar. Suppose you are putting this 2 spoon of the sugar, the cost of the tea that will be increases. So to avoid producing this too high grade product, in order to keep the low cost and in order to keep the cost of the production in the range of the commitment, in the range of the buyer decision, in the range of the commitment with business dealings. And next is the quality for the textile and apparels, quality and standards for the fiber. So quality for the textile and apparels. So basically apparel is majorly depends on the quality of textiles, fabrics, and fabric depends on the quality of fibers, quality of yarns, quality of finishes, quality of means processes involved during the manufacturing of this textile raw material product. So fiber, all of this fiber, already Dr. Kothari given us some basic idea about this all of fiber, yarn and fabric on properties, on the properties of the garments. How these properties of fabric depends on the properties of yarn, and yarn depends on the fibers. Fiber is the basic raw material. Cotton cannot be replaced by the polyester. Polyester is having the own properties and cotton is having the own properties. So material is a very significant role in order to develop the product. What is the role of product? So majorly the quality of product. Suppose you wish to make a garments for the winter season. So what would be the quality of the fibers? Selection of fibers. So role of fiber is different, and yarn is just simple manipulation of the fibrous material into the yarns. So only to certain extent you can modify the characteristics of the fiber through the technology of yarns. Either you can use the technology of ring spinning, you can use the technology of this friction spinning, rotary spinning, and etc. Other spinning technology, non-conventional spinning technology. Only this technology of yarn is only simply manipulated the cross-sectional disposition of the fiber in the yarns. So the majority of the properties of the fabric that depends on the chemistry of the fibers. Wool fiber cannot be replaced by this cotton fibers. So just try to understand the role of the fiber in especially for the quality. So fabric. So next to fiber, the manufacturing and constructional parameter of the fabric also given a very second level of impact on the quality of garments, because manipulation of the structure of the fabrics in terms of this EPI, PPI, weave, and also you can use the layering concept during the manufacturing, first layer, second layer, third layer, and we'll find the multiple layer in case of coat and jackets. And one approach is what type of finishes, commercial finishes. Now with the help of chemical engineering and with the help of this chemical industry development in the new R&D involved in the chemical sectors, they are given a good quality of finishes. And so many MNC companies, they made the finishes, specialized, very high performance finishes made by this buyer, made by this so many companies. And now we are able to adopt. Now we are able to put the such finishes, either for the increase the hygrosive properties, either for the increase the handle, either increase the every properties of the fabrics. So we can modify the properties of fabric with the help of suitable finishes available in the markets. So must we have an idea of this available and new developed finishes. There are so many finishes available in the market. So these finishes can modify the characteristics of fabrics, and this modified fabric can also change the characteristics of the garment, performance of the garment. So construction and processing parameters, especially the chemical treatment of chemical processing of the parameter, means dyes and chemicals and pigments, and what would be the quality of the garment, what would be the fastness of the garment, what would be the fastness of the colors on the textile materials. So all these are the related to chemical processing parameter of the garments of fabrics. And also you can also dye the garments after the stitching. So you can use this chemical processing parameter, especially in the manufacturing of garments, either at the stage of fiber, either a stage of the yarns, or either a stage of these fabrics, or either a stage of this made-up garments. So what type of technology or machinery used, that decided the quality, and what type of this parameter and what type of technology. So we have this color matching, computerized color matching instrument. There are so many latest instruments available in the industry or in our lab also. And with the help of that instrument or that machinery, you just to develop a good quality, means color fastness towards the color fastness, good quality color fastness towards the washing, towards the sunlight, towards the ultraviolet radiation, towards the exposure to alkaline water, towards especially alkaline water means fastness is that is very important in case of this swimwear garments. So there are so many testing instrument, crocometer and other testing instruments are available for the testing of the fabrics in terms of this fastness, color fastness, washing fastness, and other fastness. Anyway, design value and accessories. So what is the design value? Design means layout of the fabrics, selection of the fabric, selection of the color, pattern of the color, combination of the color, contrast color or smooth color, or mild color and highly intensified color. So how you can select the color for the warm color, cool color. So color physics, and there are so many color physics and detail of color physics or knowledge of color physics also provide you enough knowledge towards the deciding the selection of the colors. Each and every color is having the own impact on the consumers, and also the selection of the color of the design that given an impact on the physiology of human body. Red color that increases your circulation of the blood. So in somewhere the people are using the color also for the treatment. So everybody knows this, the impact of the color on human body or human physiology. But here I would like to just to discuss this design value, and design value mostly depends on the layout, layout in terms of the size and fitness of the garment, accessories to be used during the manufacturing for that garment, and at the same time selection of color and etc. etc. So, so there are so many inputs: surface nature, surface texture of the fabric, that also contributed toward the design of the design value. So, textile material and manufacturing means designing aspects of the garments or the garments. All this given a input to the design value. And accessories, again, there are a lot of accessories available in the market, in the industries. As a lining, I will also give one lecture in the second half after the lunch on the trims and accessories. So we will discuss in detail about the accessories. So with the help of suitable accessories, desired accessories, and proper design, so we can also improve the quality of the garment and garment product, apparel product. So pre-sale inspection and checking and post-sale inspection. So all these are offered by the brands for their in terms of this warranty and in terms of this guarantee of the product, replacement scheme, and sales discounts. So we are all the purchaser of the garments, and always we preferred to this use this some sale discount given by some manufacturer in the off season or like that. So all these are the policies of this sales services. All these are the policies of how to sell, how to enhance the sales of the any product by any manufacturer. So come on the next slide, textile process sequence. So again, for this slide, that would be provide basic information about the non-textile peoples having a very less exposure towards this manufacturing of the textile materials. So I would like to just fiber goes for the spinning, then made these yarns, and yarn goes for the weaving and knitting, then made the fabrics, and fabric just goes for this processing, chemical processing, and then the final fabric is ready for the garments. So with the help of suitable design, with the help of the suitable design, and suitable fabric and suitable patterns and desired trims, zipper and buttons and lining material, interlining materials, and other fusibles and everything. So suitable means suitable, desired or required trims and fabric and design and patterns. All these 4 parameters made possible to make a complete garment, good quality garment. So quality control is needed at each and every stage. Means a stage as the designing, a stage as the fabrics, means good quality fabrics, always given an input to the good quality apparels. Patterns means good patterns and more even patterns, and patterns as per the size of means garment. And trims, good quality of trims, good quality of zipper, good quality of buttons, good quality of sewing thread, good quality of interlining material, good quality of tapes, good quality of packing materials, good quality of every parts of the garment. So all these four input given an impact on the quality of apparels. So quality QC is needed at each and every stage of the manufacturing. So this is also helpful to the textile people. Just contrast to the previous slide, this is helpful to the textile people having a less exposure towards the manufacturing of the apparels. So this is the production fabrication details of the apparels. So there are 2 arms. One is the planning. Planning is very significant in case of the garment production, and at the same time quality assurance, that keeping the eye on the whole production line of the garments. And planning is so significant because each and every lot is different from previous lot. New design, new garment, new material is means you are taken into account for the productions. So what would be the machinery used for cutting? What would be the machinery used for the new fabric cutting? What would be the machinery used for the stitching? What would be the finishes to be used for the new product? So planning, this planning is needed for different product, different lots. So each and every time we need a separate planning for the separate product. So PPC, production planning and control, is the very vital aspect of this manufacturing of the garments. In order and also the keeping the good quality garments. Accordingly, you design this work session, accordingly you design this methodology, time study, motion study, and everything. So that's why the industrial engineers, some company, they recruited industrial engineers in the domain of in the manufacturing of this garment productions. They don't have an idea about the material. They don't have an idea about the quality of the apparel. They have only idea about the planning. What type of work station to be designed? What kind of this means conveyor and everything during the especially in the swing room operations. So very in depth and optimized planning is required, and this is done by made by this by the industrial engineering peoples. So anyway, quality assurance, again, quality assurance, we have discussed in detail about the quality assurance. What is the role of this quality assurance in order to keep the eye on all the production line, and also in order to produce a 100% perfect garments, non-defective garment, garment accepted by your buyers, and garment always fulfill all the criteria of buyers. So this is the pattern rooms, and this is the stock room, cutting room, and a stock room, pattern room means patterning, grading, and lay planning. And grading is just to step up and step down. Pattern development for just to develop the patterns for the actual cutting, actual size of the components. Lay planning, how you lay plans. In order to reduce the wastage of the fabrics. Integral lay plan, single lay plan, there are so many methodology of lay planning. And second is the stock room, that is the face fabric, lining, interlining, and accessories. This is the inventory required for the production. And cutting, during the cutting, before the cutting, we need this spreading, cutting, and then preparation for the swing, bundling and ticketing. And then stitching, swing room operation, prefabrication, assembly, and finishing. Pressing, ironing, pressing, and steaming. Inspection, initial inspection, final inspection, and then the material sent to this packing and then dispatch. So we need a strict compliance of the control of the product, control of the production control and quality control, especially started from patterns. Size of the patterns, marking planning, lay planning, all will give an influence on the quality, especially quality in terms of the size of the components, which are going to be used during the swing. So all this pattern making, quality of pattern making, that decide the quality of cutting in terms of the size, and quality of cutting given a help for the swing. And after the swing room operation, your fabric is just converted from 2D to 3D. Your product is just ready. And suppose any faulty operation is going on, there is no chance to recover and recover that defects. You have to accept, either you reject or either you accept the product. So this is the before the stitching, you have some scope for the manipulation of the any default addressing or readdressal of the any defects. But after stitching, there is no any scope for the addressing any defects. So quality control during cutting and before the cutting must be maintained, and keeping an eye on each and every process of this previous process before the swing process, means especially cutting room operation, all the cutting room operation, and also during the stitching in order to avoid any kind of faulty stitching, fabrication, joining. So anyway, so this is the finishing. All these are the finishing operations. So now just to see the steps of this design, sketch, pattern, sample making, production pattern. Production pattern means pattern made for the production. Actual size of the patterns. And this will be used for the marking, and then on the basis of that, these patterns you just to cut the fabrics. Then grading, that is the step up and a step down of the size. In order to avoiding or altering any aesthetics and design of the garments. So grading is a process of just to increasing the size, larger size and a smaller size. This is the marker planning. This facilitates this process of cutting. And also reduce the wastage. Spreading, that is the making layers of the fabrics. And on the top of the layers, you just to put this marker planning. And this marker planning that will help for the cutting tools. And sorting and bundling means all the components cut during the cutting rooms, and just is the offloading all the components from the cutting table. On the basis of orchestration, on the basis of the on the processes that is going on in the sewing rooms. That is called sorting and that is called bundling. So we will discuss in detail in coming slides. Sewing and assembling. So sewing is like assembling, and then inspection, pressing and finishing, and final inspection, packing and dispatch. So anyway, inspection, two kinds of quality control in apparel production. First one is the inspection, the visual examination or review of the material at different stages, and testing. So determining the capability of an item to meet the requirements, and by subjecting that item to a set of physical, chemical, environmental or operating action and conditions. So testing means just the physical characterization of the product, like a final product or intermediate product or a raw material. So all this apparel sector, they are supposed to do any test for the yarn, fiber and fabrics. So all that depends on the textile testing instrument. So fiber testing, already we have so many instruments for the testing of the yarn, fiber quality in terms of length, fineness, everything. And we have also instrument for testing the quality of yarns in terms of single strength and in terms of this CSP, in terms of this evenness and quality of the yarns, and also the more sensitive parameter of the testing, that is the fabric testing. So fabric testing, especially the testing of the fabric, especially for the GSM testing, for the thickness and thickness meter, thickness test, and also this GSM, and also this spilling test, and also this abrasion test, and also this permeability, water permeability, air permeability test, and also for deciding the wicking test, and also for just characterizing the fabric for the thermal and hygral comforts. We needed certain range of the test. And that test are this wicking, wettability, water vapor permeability, air permeability. So these tests are very significant in order to decide and consider the performance of fabric during the any thermal comforts. Also this deciding this TIV value, thermal insulation values. So basically the 80 or 90% of the quality of the garment that depends on the fabric, quality of fabrics. So quality means instrument required for the testing of fabrics. And almost all manufacturer, apparel manufacturer, they are keeping some certain range of the instrument for characterizing the raw material. Raw material means fabrics. And day by day, new instrument that is going to added on in the textile testing arena for characterizing the quality of fabrics. And also at the same time, the testing of the garments, made up garments in terms of seam strength, seam elongation, seam puckering, all the fastest properties of the garments. Button strength testing, hygral test means moisture management test. So all these are the comfort related test of the garments. So in our department, we have also all this MMT test, a stiffness test, thermal properties characterizations test and instruments, all are available in our departments. So anyway, not in our department. I mean, so many textile institutes, they are having such instruments for characterizing the quality of fabrics, either quality of fabric in terms of comforts, or in terms of durability, and in terms of the life, in terms of the resistance towards spilling, abrasion, and everything. So durability, that based on the serviceability, and serviceability that based on this low stress all mechanical properties of the fabrics. And tolerability and stability of the fabric also depends on low stress mechanical properties of the fabrics. And all this parameter of the low stress mechanical properties of fabric, that can be characterized through and through only this testing instrument. And now we are using also Kawabata and FAST, Kawabata evaluation system, and FAST for characterizing the fabrics for the desired output, for the desired quality. Japan has developed this Kawabata. So anyway, So testing is the very initial backbone for deciding the quality of the garments, and quality of the garments that decide the satisfaction, consumer satisfaction, and every desired property of the apparels. Anyway, quality control through raw material and the final, and what are the process involved in the quality control, either for the conversion of fiber to yarn and yarn to fabric, and finishes to be used, and manufacturing, stitching, cutting, and everything. So every process in between the raw material and the final product. So you have to just to keep eye on all the processes on in between this raw material and the final product. And in case of the fabric with the raw material, what are the process involved in conversion of this raw material 2D fabric into 3D fabric? That is the cutting, spreading, and marking, planning, and stitching, and finishing, and pressing. So inspection. So here you can see this is the objective of the inspection. And you can put an inspection, you can put an eye on each and every process of the garment manufacturing. Just started from the design studio, during the pattern making, during the marking and everything. Are the detection of the defect, detection of the causes, feedback and corrections, conformance. Conformance means just to meet the requirement as per the decided quality. And this is the inspection and detection of defects and feedback to the appropriate personnel, means corrective action and determination of the causes of defects. And this is very important. What are the reason for the defects, and how you can address, how you can reduce that parameter, that parameter or that things, in order to avoid any kind of defect developed during the cutting or developed during the stitching. So this is the very important, how to determine the causes and how to address that causes during the manufacturing. Anyway, 100% examination. Suppose your material is passed from this 100% examination, means the material is totally fulfill the criteria of your buyer, and material is totally 100% defect free. If you pass the garment, if you check the garments, and you are given a means quality in terms of this 100% examination, this channel just to ensure the 100% good quality of garment, 100% defect free garment product, perfect product. So raw material inspection, I have already told earlier what is the role of this raw material for the quality of the garment to determine its acceptability. Here is the raw material, just to consider this, given a focus on this fabric. So rely on the suppliers, removing or lowering the burden of spreading and cutting, marking of defects so as to reduce, exclude them as the requirement. So raw material inspection for the fabric and raw material inspection for the trims and accessories. Different types of fabrics. So already Dr. Kothari given an idea about this fabrics, type of fabrics. So there are so many type of route for manufacturing of the fabric: weaving, woven fabric, knitted fabric, through the tufting, through the braiding, through the lace making, through the net felting, non-woven products. So all these are the material to be used in the apparels for getting the different quality parameter of the product, and also we select the raw material, fabric, as per the requirement of the category of the garments. So what are the components? Fiber, yarn, and fabric already discussed in detail by Dr. Kothari. So what are the key parameters required for the good inspector? So fabric inspector. So fabric inspector, each and every companies, especially like Orient Craft, Shahi Export, any you can talk about any company who are involving in the production of the garments, production of the apparel, high quality apparel, and also involving in the export of the apparels. So they are keeping a textile graduate, especially textile graduate. They are also keeping another hierarchy and all the section of this fabric purchasing procurement sections. And all the section is responsible for purchasing the fabrics from the all over Indian market, either market of Surat or market of Bhiwandi, market of Ludhiana, market of Calcutta, market of Ahmedabad. They have all idea about the material, they have all idea about the cost, they have all idea about the defects, and how they are able to optimize the cost and defect during the spreading, during the lip planning. So knowledge of product means fabric, that is the very basic requirement for the good inspector. production process flow, how to optimize the defect during the manufacturing, how he can place the defect during the manufacturing. हम बाजार में जाते हैं, कई बार कोई आलू बड़े अच्छे क्वालिटी का है एट द कॉस्ट ऑफ 30 रुपीज, और थोड़ा सा खराब है बट एट द कॉस्ट ऑफ दिस 20 रुपीज. सो हाउ यू कैन परचेज दिस कॉस्ट ऑफ दिस आलू पोटैटो एट द कॉस्ट ऑफ 20 रुपीज, और उसका डिफेक्ट हम निकाल दें तो उसका कॉस्ट पड़ेगा 22-23. So you directly reduce the cost of raw material by 8 or 7 rupees by suitable placement of the defects during the manufacturing. So anyway, ability to understand and classify the defects, how we classify and put the defects and remove the defect during the cutting, before the cutting. So spreading is very, very significant process for the placement of the defects. Lay planning and spreading both will decide and be used this process for the removal of the defects. So understanding of the buyer requirement, understanding of the inspection system, good observation and open mind. Always keep an open mind. Open mind means you can also purchase the material from Ludhiana market at the lower cost. You can also purchase the material from Arvind Mills. The denim, the Arvind sell at the rate of this 400 meter. And the same denim is sold by the local manufacturer at the Ludhiana at the 200 rupees per meter. So difference is this 200 rupees per meter. So we can also produce a garment, same garment, by the fabric purchased from the Ludhiana market. But the quality, you have an idea about the quality, you have an idea about the understanding about all the requirement and all the parameter of the quality of the fabric, garments. So selection of raw material, especially the fabric, that depends on your team, or that depends on the industry, how they purchase the garments, how they use the garments, how they use the garment during the process of spreading, laying and everything. And this is the one, the 70 or 80% cost of the garment that only contributed by the fabrics. So cutting and saving in the cost of the purchasing of the fabric, that given a more scope for the profit. So this technical knowledge about the material, especially fabrics, technical knowledge about this production sequence of the garment manufacturing, these two ideas will give a help for improving the more, for increasing the more profit of the product by the product. So common sense. So a good smart people are required for this fabric inspector. So here you can say check this checking efficiency 100% defect per 100 units. So checking efficiency, this is the formula we can use for the checking efficiency. So today I will send this presentation loaded this presentation on your group. So you can just to take this formula for your. So here you can see this is the instrument. This is the instruments, fabric checking instruments. And this fabric is checked by some people, some operator for the width and shade variation and weaving defects, shrinkage defects. Here is the fabric roll. And this is the fabric roll, means inventory, stock, and this is the machinery. This machinery used for checking of the fabrics. So now come on the fabric inspection system. So normally there are two type of fabric inspection system that is very popular in India. One is the 4-point fabric inspection system, and second is a 10-point fabric inspection system. And 4-point fabric inspection system is dedicatedly used in the deciding the quality, assessing the quality of the knitted fabrics. And 10-point system is used for the deciding the quality of the open fabrics. So here is the penalty point given for the defect, size of the defect. Suppose less than 3 inches, the penalty point is 1, and in between 3 to 6 inches 2, and more than 6 to 9, and in between 6 to 9 3, and more than this 9, this is the 4. This is the maximum penalty point given for the fabrics, because the defect is very large, maybe in the range of 10 inches, 20 inches, 12 inches or 13 inches, and that is totally unacceptable. So you simply study, you just to put the rolls on these machines, and through this machine, you just to means taken the dimension of the defects, and on the basis of dimension of defect, you given the penalty points. And 10-point system, this is the penalty point. And just to come on the penalty on the basis of penalty point, you just to calculate this is the points per 100 square yards. This is the total point scored into multiply by 3600. That is the width factor and cloth width in the inches and multiplied by the yards examined. Suppose you examine this 50 yards, so you put this 50 here. Cloth width 44 inches or 56 inches you put here. And what are the points on the basis of this previous slides? What are the points you allotted or given in terms of penalty on the defects, on the basis of the defects? So here you can you can calculate these points per 100 square yards. And suppose your manufacturer is saying only the 50 point is acceptable, below the 50 point, then you can easily reject the whole means fabric roll on the basis of this point given by your management. So anyway, this is the acceptable parameters.
Sir, what is this 3600 in the last slide?
That is the factor used for this.
This is a constant.
So here is the only the yards examined and total point observed. You have to just to put 3: cloth width,
this one 3600.
Cloth width and yard examines, and third is the what means points you are allotted in terms of penalty during the inspection.
Okay, and
there is also example. There is suppose you inspected these 100 yards fabrics and got this 100 penalty points and fabric width is 22 inches. So here is the 100 multiplied by this 3600 and divided by 72. That is the width and multiplied by this 100 a square yard means that is examined. And this on the basis of this formula you calculate this number of penalty point on the basis of defects. Suppose larger the number of penalty point, larger would be these values.
Okay. This is the constant, sir. This is 3600 is the constant.
This is the constant. Yes, yes. This is the constant. The penalty point is this. This is the penalty. This may be vary, and this may be vary. This 100 yards. Suppose you have a sample of 50 yards, so you just to take this data.
Okay, thank you.
Can I add to this, sir? Hello. Can I add to this? The question which has been asked related to the 3600.
That is the factor. That is the factor.
Yeah. It is related to the conversion of 1 inch to 1 yard. Yeah. This is a conversion.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, this is a conversion factor. 1 yard is equal to 36 inches. Conversion factor.
Variable and the variable factor is this, and variable factor is this.
Yeah, variable factor is this. When we are taking 100, when we are taking 100 yards, that has to be multiplied by 3600. Why? Because 1 yard is equal to this is 36 inches, and that's what this has been multiplied by 3600.
Yes, exactly. Please you turn up your microphone during the presentation because some noises are received by me. So anyway, this is the acceptable parameters in terms of the CPI, PPI, and warp and depth and tolerance. What are the tolerance you are given for the acceptance of the raw materials, fiber content for the blends, variation in the blend, either 60-40 or 70-30 or 30-70 or 80-20. So what would be the variation you can mean variation of the blends, and this can be characterized only by the testing of the fibers. So anyway, this is the tolerance provided by, given by your buyer or given by your manufacturer, or you are adopted for your quality by your management. So GSM, variation in the GSM, width and shrinkage and tensile strength, that contribute contributed towards the durability and life of the garment. Tear strength, again the given influence on the strength of the this is the seam slippage, and this is the very important from the point of view of this production of the apparels. Manufacturing means what would be the type of seam, what would be the seam quality, what would be the SPI, what would be the quality of the swing threads, either core or either 100% core and sheath. So all these are the acceptable parameters. Now come on, fabric usage controls. the issue of the material, that is the next aspect of this presentation. The details of the individual batches are entered on cutting instructions, and which authorizes the issue of fabric and provide essential information for spreading and cutting. So what would be the quality, what would be the checkpoint, what would be the philosophy, what would be the approach to be taken during the spreading, during the marking, during the cutting? So it is to be ensured that the material are efficiently used. Efficiently used means lower the shrink, lower the wastage, higher the realization of the garment from the given fabrics. So lower the wastage means you are just realizing more and more garments from the given fabrics. Higher the wastage, that contributed the more cost per garment. So the fabric reconciliation record provides a comparison, usage and reports. So how conciliation in terms of the calculation, initial calculation during the planning, and how the actual meterage of the fabric that is consumed during the manufacturing, and you can easily compare. So I would like to just to give some example in the coming presentation, coming slides. So this is just one of the format we use by the industries nearby this Jalandhar, and that is the industries, Vardhaman industries of this Machhiwara. And the industry is collaborated with this some Japanese multinational companies. So just I have taken the format from that industry's fabric inspection report. So from this format, you just to see the roll, length, width, color, defects, type of defects up to this 6 to and up to 3 to 6 inches. Here you can see up to 9 inches, and defects more than this 9 inches, especially the very dangerous defect that is called this holes. Hole is totally unacceptable. And in case of the hole, the maximum penalty point is given during the testing, during the characterization, during the assessment of the defects. So total point, here is the total point. You can see in the format the total point and points per 100 square meter, and pass and reject. Pass and reject on the basis of the acceptable norms. So here you can see the actual format we obtained from the industry, and through the format you just taken into consideration all the what are the parameters to be taken for the assessment of the quality of fabrics. And quality of fabric is very, very important from the point of view of these textile professionals. They are responsible for the quality of fabrics. Apparel manufacturers, they use this material for their productions, as per their requirement, as per their commitment, as per their business deals. So anyway, come on the next slides. Quality checkpoints to be needed during the apparel manufacturing. There are the fabric warehouses, trims and accessories, means all in fusibles came under this section, and this all the means zipper and everything. Interlining material, cutting sections, what are the quality to be taken? I will discuss in detail in the coming presentation, coming slides. Printing section related to this printing of the fabrics or printing of the garments. Normally printing of the fabric is done or used during the embroidery section. This is the one of the important section to be used during the manufacturing of the garment, and this embroidery work just to enhances the value addition of the garments. And India is known for the good embroidery, good artistic work. And all our this historical textiles, whenever you go in the detail of the history of the Indian textiles, you will find the embroidery, role of embroidery. Border के केस में बनारस की साड़ी हो, बनारसी हो, या साउथ इंडियन सिल्क हो, या जहां भी होगा, embroidery is the very important. Our artisans, they are doing the good embroidery work. And now a time the designer, they mix they fuse this Indian design with the Western designs. That is called the fusion fashion. So because of our old heritage and very, very vibrant culture of our country, we have a very larger and larger having a background of this textile design motifs. Selection of color and kalamkari ho, ya there are so many handicrafts in all. You will find the each and individual handicrafts prevailing in the each and every state of the India. traditional textiles, traditional style, traditional motifs. So all these are the part of this. Embroidery is another aspect of this. How I put a thread, means through the thread, through the color of thread, through the style of threads on the fabrics to improve the value addition of the garments. So anyway, swing room section, what are the quality to be taken, and keeping an eye on the quality of the stitching, how good quality to be stitched during the manufacturing. This is the finishing section. This involves good quality of pressing, good quality of cleaning of the garment, pressing and everything, packaging, everything. So here you can see the checkpoint checking. This is the view of some checking section of the industry located in the southern states of the India. Southern states of India. So come on the some technical processes involving in the manufacturing of the garment apparels. That is the spreading and cutting flow process. So planning and spreading, then cutting, then the preparation for the sewing. This is the sequence. So you know this spreading. Spreading means just to make layers. So cutting is the cutting of the components. Cutting of the components as per the marking plan, as per your patterns. And then you make these bundles. Then you are putting some ticketing, that is called this ticketing. So in our tomorrow, Mr. Saurabh Chaturvedi just going to give in detail about this bundling, ticketing and RFID technology, radio frequency identifying. That is the latest RFID technology, latest technology used by the industries, most modern advanced industries. CIM industries, computer integrated industries, apparel sectors. They are using the CAD, they are using the CAM, they are using the means all this sophisticated instrument and sophisticated networking of the software, through the networking of the computers. So anyway, RFID is the very latest technology, and he will discuss in detail about all this bundling and ticketing and RFID technology tomorrow at the first lectures. So anyway, spreading and cutting process flow. This is the planning that is the spread and markers and production. Spreading done by this manual or by automatic machines having a touch panels, and cutting by manual and machines. Manual means by hand, by the simple scissor, and you can use also this industrial scissors, and through machine the powered scissors, and through this rotatory cutting tools, and you can use this band knife cutting tools, you can use this straight knife cutting tools, you can use this laser jet cutting tools, you can use this plasma beam cutting tools, you can use this water jet cutting tools. So there are so many mechanical and non-mechanical, automatic and non-automatic cutting tools to be used in the cutting of the fabrics. And now in the latest instance, they are using the CNC, computer numeric control over the size of the patterns, in order to avoid any variation in the components. And then the next process is ticketing. Ticketing means putting some identification marks on the components, and then make a bundle. And that bundling that depends on the workstation of the swing room. Workstation of the swing rooms. So workstation of the swing room, they are decided by your PPC professionals. So anyway, this is the planning, spread, marker and productions. Cutting order leads to this marker planning and lay planning. Marker planning, again this manually produced, and through also this CAD, computer aided designing, with the help of this CAD softwares, CAD models, computerized marker making. Now we are using also digitizer, we are also using this so in our lab, the reach is we are using the reach software for all this work. Anyway, here you can see the view of this pattern making room. Pattern making room. The person involving in making these patterns, patterns and drafting. here you can see also the this is the I would like to say this marking. So marking also decide the maximum usage of these fabrics. Efficiency of the usage of fabrics means realization of the fabrics. So here you can see the there is no, this is the wastage fabric, this is the waste, would be counted as this is the waste fabric, this is the waste fabric. So how you plan the layage, how you use the lay planning, and what would be the size of the spread, both will decide the maximum realization of the fabric. And over time we are using all the softwares for this objective, getting this objective, optimum maximum utilization of the fabric during the marking. Anyway, so pattern marking and marker making, what are the quality control approach of the quality control philosophy of the quality control to be needed during all the process of this pattern making and marker making. Maintaining buyer specification standard for the measurement. Measurement means fitness of the garments, size of the garments, fitness of the garments, maintaining the measurement. And now we are using the 3D technology for the measurement of the human body. And recently Amazon purchased this size studio in order to avoid this returning of the garments. So e-commerce market for the apparel purchasing, that is going to increase by 30%. So spreading is a very important processes or during the manufacturing, because suppose you wish to made this 1,000 and lakhs garments, and for achieving that number of garments we have to just to frequently required making layers and layers and layers, and each and every motifs and design. Here you can see the design of the fabrics. So each and every layer should be means perfectly means just to superimpose on each and every layers in order to so maintain the requirements of the spreading, matching of the check and stripes and lay contents, correct number of fabric ply, correct ply directions, and control the fabric splicing and tension controls. So each and every layer of the spreads must be in the same, means one design, suppose you are using the fabrics having a certain motifs. So in the upper layer or down layer, each and every layer must be matched and superimposed at the same place. Otherwise, across during the cutting, the motif and design, that would be the changed. Either in case of this check strip, either in case of the floral diagram, either in case of any pattern, any aesthetic means patterns of the fabrics, texture of the fabrics. And third is what about the tension of each and every layer? That should be similar. No air should be entrapped in between the layers. That will increase the wear and tear of the cutting tools. And here is also a scope how you place the defects in order to reduce the cost of the production per garment, So spreading is the totally very technically we need a very technical knowledge, and also we need a proper means experience in order to decide the size of the spread, length of the spreads. So here you can see this is the placement of the defects. They are just to visualizing the defects of the fabrics. Here you can see also this is the one, this is the face to face. This is the face one way. This is the nap in the one way. This is the layer of the fabric, first layer, second layer, third layer, fourth layer. This is the direction of the nap. Means this tells about the motif, design of the fabrics, texture of the fabrics. Here you can see just opposite. Nap is just to face one to each other. Like a wire point in the carding or in the blue room, we are using the machinery, a wire point face to face, wire points, like that. So there are these four ways of this presenting or using the nap of the fabrics during the spreading. Nap one way and face one way spreading, and nap either way and face to face spreading, and nap one way and one way face to face spreading, and nap either way. So these are the four methodology to be used during the spreading, and spreading is a process or manufacturing process of the garments where you can optimize the defects, you can place properly the defects, and you can avoid any generation of the defective garment in terms of the aesthetics. Especially you must to take care of the strip effect and any floral and aesthetic waste fabrics. So anyway, the cutting, come on the cutting, the dimension of the patterns and the cut piece should be same and accurate. Means across the cutting, all the cutting layer. Just to see this. This is the cutting. Here is the means view of the cutting tools. Here is the fabric. This is the cutting table. This is the spreading, and here you can see in the clockwise. Just to move in the clockwise. This is the fabric roll, and come on this spreading table, spreading, and then this is the cutting tools. Just run on the layers across the layer. You can see the number of layers, more than 150 layers. And how this straight knife cutting machine is just running across all the layer. And this is the marker planning just to given on the top layer. Here is the person involving the exact cutting of the patterns. So just to start to see from this left to right in the clockwise direction. So anyway, what would be the quality of the patterns and cut so cut should be a smooth. अब चलिए हम इसी में दिखा लेते हैं. So यहाँ पे we are facing कि what would be the size of all the pattern. Here you can see the size of the first layer and size of the last layer. That should be in the same. This is the requirement. The size of the each and every layer just to be identical. And suppose wear and tear of the instrument and floppy nature of the layers. Means suppose some cushion like a means situation created during the cuttings. Some airs are entrapped in between the layers. So that's why we are using the suction table, air suction table, and that continuously remove the all layer from the or air entrapped in between the layers. And this given a more avoid any kind of wear and tear of the number of layers on the table, cutting table, especially during the cutting, because you are using here the material is stationary and tools is moving. So how can you keep the material intact on the table? This is the questions. And wear and tear of this layer that could be given a problems toward the size of the layers, and that is called the notched cutting. And another problem that is be faced during the cutting of the especially cutting of the synthetic fabrics, because blades of the cutting tool that goes to heated over the time, and that when heated blades cause a problem toward the melting of the side and edge of the fibers, and this is just to adhere all the layers. So in order to avoid such problem, we just to put a paper, simple paper in between the layer, each and every layer, especially during the cutting of the synthetic fabrics. And secondly, we also use some chemicals, and we put the chemicals with the help of this cutting tools, straight knife cutting tools. And now at time we are using a more advancement in metallurgical engineering. Eastman and some good company, US-based company, they are just making and manufacture the good quality of blades, sharpness of blades. They modified the metallurgy of the blades, and that blade is not easily hit up. And that blade is now used for the cutting of the synthetic fabrics. So anyway, these are the quality to be needed and control to be needed during the cutting tools, cutting of the fabrics. So here you just to see this is the material is stationary and tools is moving. But in case of bend knife cutting tools, the machine is moving and material is stationary. So there are so many cutting technology, cutting machinery to be used during in the industry and apparel sector. That is the one manual scissors. They are used by the tailor, and through the machine you can just to see this portable cutting knives. That is a straight knife and round knife cutting machines. And this is the machine stationary cutting machine like a bend knife. This is stationary cutting machines. Die cutting, servo cutting, plasma cutting, water jet cutting, and laser cutting. So आजकल आपको पता होगा कि laser and plasma they are also using by our doctors for the operation surgery. So same technology cutting of the flashes, they are using also the same technology for the cutting of the fabrics. Very accurate, very exact, very precise patterns to be cut by this technology, but the cost of tool is very high. And notcher, that is the made by this notcher, and drills, and that is made by that is the for the die, through the die. That is called the prefabricator cutting tools. So here you can see this is the two instrument. One is the down knife cutting machine, and here is the straight knife cutting machine. This machine is having a low cost of this around 25 to 30,000 rupees. We have already purchased in our lab, and the cost of this instrument is around this up to this 2 lakhs rupees. But the corners, sharp corners, pointed corners, pointed parts, means patterns can be cut only by this instrument. And you can use this instrument for the more than 100 layers. But this instrument is not able to cut a sharp corner, pointed corner, and you can only cut up to the maximum 20 number of layers, 20 to 25 number of layers. Anyway, here you can see this is the performance of the straight knife cutting machines. Performance of the straight knife cutting means working of the straight knife cutting machines. Here is the layer. Here is the straight knife cutting machine. The widely in India widely used the instrument for the cutting, that is the straight knife cutting tools. But the problem is this is the cross, means not accepted, because they are using the hand, having no any gloves. So anyway, here you can see the person involving the cutting using the same cutting tools, but having a metallic gloves in order to avoid the cut of any injury on the hand, finger. Anyway, cutting instruction. The cutting instruction is the main documentary output of the cut order planning process. It is known by a variety of names in the industry: the cutting order, the cutting sheet, and also called this cutting order, cutting sheet, and lay sheet. The cutting instruction must have the following information: fabric to be processed, to be cut, mark to be used, and number of plies authorized or equivalent. So this instruction, the cutting sheet, that is very important in order to avoid the cutting of another fabrics. हमने प्लानिंग किया कि फैब्रिक X को काटना है और फैब्रिक Y काट दिया. So you are the person involving in the production of apparels in the group, means what's mornings में evening में तो working, the industry is working 24/7 into 3 shifts. So how you use the logbook, how you use for this documentary proof and documentary criteria and documentary means communication to each and every people, each and every shift in charge and supervisor. So that's why the good industry, they got the recognition by this ISO 9000, ISO 9001 and 2 for the documentation. Based on the documentation, they are using the right documentation, good documentation, and this documentation may also avoid any kind of mixing of the material, wastage of the materials. So anyway, here you can see also this see the procedure for updating the cutting instructions, the cutting issue cutting instruction, fabric from the store, lay, cutting, bundling, return cutting instruction to the cutting room, updating this update cutting instruction record and enter all details in the cutting instruction records. So this is the process followed. This is the sequence followed during the cutting room, before the cutting and during the cutting room. Cutting instruction record. So the manual management मैं जल्दी चल रहा हूँ because the time is just almost going to. So I would like to finish by this 110 or 115. So just to see the slides, here is the cutting instruction record. I am audible to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So these are the cutting instructions, the record to be required and to be maintained during the manufacturing, on the shop floor manufacturing. Here you can see also we obtained this format again from the Japanese company of the Ludhiana. They are using this cutting issue slip. And here you can see this is the style, PO, color, size, lay, and serial number. So every detail must be entered in this issuing slip. Line in charge, cutting in charge. So all these persons are responsible for the responsible for the avoid any miscutting of the fabrics. For the swing, and that is the two processes involved in this preparation for the sewing, that is the ticketing and bundling. Ticketing is a process to put just a marks on the components and given some identification marks on the component. And now we are using the RFID technology, or we are at the initially just to put by pencil, or by then we are putting by ticketing instrument, then by putting by some chip, and then by now we are using the chip in the RFID technology. And bundling totally depends on the workstation, design of workstation. Workstation, design of workstation means swing room planning. So anyway, just to see, here is the bundling is going on. Here you can see the bundling is going on. This is the bundles made for the swing room. Here the person involving in the swing room. Here you can see the person involving the bundling. So bundling is done as per the type of garment, as per the planning of the swing room. Here you can see also the rack and tray for just to means putting the bundles and putting especially the bundles. And this is the real-time view of the industry located in the Noida. And this is also real-time data photograph snap be taken from the Noida. One sophisticated company located at the Noida. Export unit located at the Noida. With these two photographs be taken during the visit of the Noida Industries. Anyway, come on, the people involving again this cutting and bundling. Here you can see थोड़ा सा आप इसमें देखने में लगेगा क्योंकि कलर डिफरेंट नहीं है. This is the patterns, layer of patterns. Here the person involving in this is the instrument they are using for the ticketing. They are using the same instrument they are using for the ticketing. Means putting some means ID and some codes on the parts in order to avoid any kind of mixing of the patterns. Because you are using the same color, you are supposed to be made this denim garments of 4 sizes, and you are using the same fabrics. So how we avoid any mixing of the means unmatch these patterns to the product? एक भी गलत अगर attach हो गया, that will create a hard waste, defective garments. So bundling and ticketing, this is the process, systematic process to be adopted in order to avoid any mismatching, any generation of the defect during the swing room operation, joining operations. So anyway, so instruction and control, supervision level, serial number of the entire bundle ticket, the name of the subsection such as the sleeve, collar, front, etc., style number of the number, cutting order number, or spreading ticket numbers. So all these numbers are given in order to just to avoid any kind of mixing, any kind of bad joining, any kind of defective joining. All this 1, 2, A, B, C, D. The date and bundle was compiled in the cutting room, the size, amount, and color of the bundles, name of each job in the section, and the number of the operator who did the job next to each job line, and also date of the operation was completed. So signature of the supervisor or a checker for the production section covered by the ticket section. So these are the instruction and control approach we are just to taken during at the supervisory level, at the management level, in order to avoid any generation and production of the defective defective garments. So operator and sub section levels, name of the job, bundle ticket number, amount, size and color of the bundles, price of the jobs, and style number and every details. The offloading is a process to just removing the cut parts from the cutting table, counting, ticketing, and grouping items. Cut parts are considered work in progress, WIP. Lower the WIP means higher the productivity, and higher the WIP means lower the productivity. Good inventory and also are counted and tracked through the rest of the production process. This is usually done through the bundle tickets and that originate from the cutting orders. So all this bundling and ticketing that depends on the cutting sheet. So overall purpose objective of this bundle ticket is to monitor the progress of each and specific garment, ensure that the garment correct parts are assembled during the compensate garment. So anyway, cut parts identification involves identifying and marking parts for further operations. So these are the things to be related for the control. Fusing application of interlinings are frequently done as part of the pre-production operation. This involve, so आप देख लेंगे इसको, fabric usage control, fabric reconciliations means rate. Suppose the fabric rate of the fabric is so and so, and fabric cost is 50 meter per minute. So suppose you just to see the one example, lay one means एक इस तरह का कटिंग का कोई प्लानिंग था, that is called lay 1 and one is the lay 2. Lay 1 में actual usage 545 meter and costed usage and number of garment to be cut is cutted, that is the 360. So costed usage is 360 into 153, that is the 550 meter into 8. So theoretical, as per the planning, we needed this 550.8 meter fabrics to be cut 360 garments. But actual usage means fabric consumed during the cutting is 545 meter. So what is the difference? 5.8 meter. This is the same cost at the rate of this one cost at the rate of this 50 meter per minute. Almost this 60 meter means 6 meters means 300 rupees. So actually you reduce the consumption of fabrics during the cutting. By suitable, by optimum means approach you have taken during the cutting, especially during the lay planning, during the spreading. So marking planning, lay planning and spreading, this will made possible to reduce the wastage. And here you are just saving this 290 rupees. And in case of this another lay plan, here is the loss of this 200 rupees because you are using the more fabrics. Actual usage is 463 meter and the calculated costed is 4659. So 4 meter more fabric you have consumed for the cutting of this 300 number of garments. So anyway, is it clear to all of you how you optimum and suitable means systematic means process to be adopted during the spreading, during the lay planning and during the marking? Fabric reconciliation records, and this is the records, lay number, this is the lay number, and this is the cut garment cut, number of garments, and this is the actual usage in the meter, and this is the costed means planning as per the plan, what would be the consumption, what would be the fabric required. So this is the difference, this is the gain and loss. So shift wise and month wise, we also keeping all the fabric reconciliation record. And this show the efficiency of the people involving in the spreading, marking and lay planning. Anyway, swing room process flow. Swing room process flow. Here you can see the swing room process flow. What are the process to be done during this process of this during the fabrication zone, swing room planning, cut part receipt from the cutting room, and the bulk production begins. This is the inline inspection, production continues. This is the inline checking of the each and every means joining, button hole, bar tracking, rough checking, ironing, then final checking, measurement checking means size checking, and this tagging means installation of the tags, care symbols and all the symbols, packing, and then the quality audit. Means quality audit means channel from which the material or final product is either passed or non-passed, or not either accepted or rejected. And then the X factory means the destination, movement of the consignment to the destination. Anyway, swing department, production system, Siemens STH. So मैं जल्दी करूँगा क्योंकि because the time is very short. So these are the some means approach of the quality control, production control during the joining room, input material checking, cut panel and accessory checking, machine is in all build condition, thread count check, special work like embroidery, printing and panel checking, needle size checking means what the size of the needle to be used for the garments. So everybody knows the size of the needle, that depends on the size of the swing thread, and size of needle and size of swing thread both depends on the GSM of the fabrics. So GSM of fabrics give an idea about the selection of swing thread and selection of the needles. So any the stitching fault should be checked, and garment measurement should be checked, and seam fault should be checked, size mistakes should be checked, and mismatching of the trimming, shade variation within the cloth. That should be also checked. And wrong placement of the interlining and crease and wrinkle appearance controls, wrinkle. So here is related to this seam puckering. How we control the seam puckering during the stitching on the online machine stitching. So yesterday, Dr. Midha already given a detail about this, how you control this and what are the causes of the seam puckering and how you can control the seam puckering during the fitting of the parts, components on the machine, over the machine. Anyway, so this is the swing room quality check point 1 and check point 2 and check point 3, especially in case of this placket should be in the center and should be at the measurement, the stripe should be in the matching. So all these are the, I will send this presentation, you will just to go in the detail of all the points given in check point 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is the swing room section inspection reports. This is the format, detail of the check pieces, orders, color, and every details, stitch and every details are given in the formats. So all this is the part of the documentation, and good documentation, and more and more documentation that avoid any generation of the defect during the joining rooms, swing rooms. Again, the swing room inspection reports, stitch. Here you can see this is the swing defects, open seam, escaped stitches. So everybody knows this. What is this open seam? Escaped stitches. There are so many reasons for the escaped stitches due to the dynamics of the machine and due to the swing thread. More stiffer swing thread you are using. Suppose you are increasing the SPI, the more flexible and pliable swing thread is needed. So anyway, wrong stitching technique, non-matching threads, exposed. So these are the this defective seams. So how you control, how you reduce this chances of formation and generation of this defective seams by the optimum use of the machine and by just to putting some eye on during the stitching. So here is the swing audit report. This is a critical, major and minor. Critical means totally critical, non-acceptable defect caused or developed during the stitching swing room. Major means thoda sa usse kam hai, but the minor is minor. So critical is totally unacceptable. Major may be acceptable as per your commitment or as per your tolerance. Minor may be acceptable. But in case of export and high price garment, maybe minor, major and critical, no any kind of defect is acceptable. That depends on your buyer, that depends on your business deals, that depends on your dealing with the quality of the garments. So anyway, come on, this is the finishing section. This is the folding regarding the water spot, shading and variation check, wrong fold, smooth and unfold in the pockets, and all this proper shape in the garment properly. So all these are the just to see the all details in the PPT. This is the just to see the view of this. This is the take inventory. अब आपका कार्टून में बन गया, पैकेजिंग हो गया. What would be the approach toward the testing of the random testing of the your product garments? So randomly you select the cartoons from the lots, from the dispatch sections, and randomly you take the cartoons, and you open the cartoons, and from the cartoon you just to check the number of samples. So now in India, we are using you have already BFI, Bureau of Variates, and this SGS having a head office at the Gurgaon. These are the multinational quality auditor. They recently opened the office at this Ludhiana. This is called third party inspection. कोई भी export house direct भेज नहीं सकता है. After the buyer, international buyer located at the outside of your country, they only believe on the report given by this third party inspection, third party quality auditor. So now this is the one area here you can also get a job, especially quality auditor, textile garment quality auditor. So anyway, this is the way of sampling. So acceptable, मैंने पहले भी बताया था what is this acceptable quality level, AQL. So random inspection sampling system to make decisions on the acceptance of the shipment. The AQL level varies process to process, product to product, and even buyer to buyer. One buyer asking about 4%, another buyer is asking about this 1%. 1% means very good quality, and 4% or 5% or 6% is very poor quality. So maximum number of defective items that could be considered accepted during the random sampling or inspections. So garment exporter and apparel buyer used to say this equal 2.52%. So normally in the garment we are using, we are preferring, or our buyer preferred this 2.5% acceptance level, equal level. So here you can see this is the critical, must be 100% accurate. There is no range, and normally 2.5% in the major and minor 4%. These are the range of the acceptance. Here you can see this is how you calculate this average defective item, number of defective item found during inspection, and total number of item inspected multiplied by this 100, and this will give you idea about this average defective items. So AQL process that dependent on the price and the quality of the product. So AQL process means acceptance level of the quality or defect that will give an impact on price and quality of the, means lower the value, higher the quality, lower the value, higher the cost. So here you can see this 10%, 6%, 4%, 2.5%, 1%. This is the high quality, that is the poor quality. This is the cost of the garment as per this norm, that would be the higher cost. Incurred more expenses, more money in order to make such range of the garment, such range of the product of the garment. So anyway, here is this AQL table. Suppose this is the lot or batch size. Here you can see. I am audible to all of you?
Yeah.
I am audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this is the lot or batch. So AQL 2.5% means maximum average defective item is 2.5% in the lot, in the whole consignment, and then which is acceptable for acceptable. Here you can see, suppose this is the yellow alarm, 91 to 150, that is the lot and batch sizes, and the code is given this F, and sample size is 20. हम इसमें से 20 को लेंगे, 20 को लेंगे, and suppose the defect is in the range of 1 up to 1 or less than 1. तो इसमें तो एक ही है, तो एक ही रहेगा. So the quality is accepted, and suppose the defect is more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And here you can see this is the 6.5%. इसमें क्या होगा? Number of defect is increases. Up to 3% you can accept, and more than 3 then you can reject the whole lot through this random sampling, and on the basis of 2.5% means AQL level. Here you can see also in the range of the lot size is supposed to 1200 to 3200. The code is K, and the lot size is sample size is that is the 125 and up to 7 and up to 8. In case of 8, the you just reject the auditor will reject the whole lot on the basis of this number of defects. So anyway, this is the there are single type, single, double, and triple. The normally single and double means the layer of that means AQL is normally used in the garment sampling and garment testing of the quality of the garment, deciding the quality of the garments. So these are the some quality standards normally used for voluntary consciousness standards and regulatory standards. ISO 9000 environmental and child care free, child involvement and environmental. So ISO 9000 and measure. So here you can see this ISO 9001 to 2008 quality system management responsibility of this. So here is some logos or some certification given for the garments. Here you can see, थोड़ा सा इसमें दिखाई नहीं पड़ रहा है, but what is the role of the cost? Cost of the quality as a percentage of the sale. बहुत सा दुकान बाजार में देखते हैं अच्छे क्वालिटी के कारण चलता है. The shop is known for the good quality. The brand is known for the good quality. So how the quality contributed toward the sale? Initially, higher the quality, higher the cost. And every buyer, they are just believing in the purchasing the cost at the lower cost. But at the same time, cost of the product that depends on the quality. अगर आपको अच्छा लेना है तो आपको cost ज़्यादा देना पड़ेगा. You have to pay more money. So anyway, this is the one way of this marketing. Here you can see these apparels, baby and child, and this is the some fine certified products made with the safe ingredients. इंडिया से कारपेट जाता है तो यूएस बायर्स they are asking about the child layer, involvement with the child layer in the production in the production of the product. They are getting the certification for some NGO. The product is totally free from the child labor, involvement of the child labor. So made safe for the household, fragrance free, personal care, and etc. So all these are the logos normally given on the product, apparel product, in order to enhance the aesthetics and quality of the product. So this is the some product corporate. This is the dressing and costumes used by these corporate professionals. Again, this is the corporate professionals. So there's some logos. So everybody knows this. This is the Indian silk. Sorry, not silk. IWS certification, Indian International Wool Secretariat certification, and this logo is this IWS also given us 2 or 3 type of logos, and that logo give an idea about the percentage of wool in the product. What are the brands good for? So these are the some logos of the multinational companies or multinational brands of the world. Either Levi's or either you can see the different logos of different countries. And logo and certification that tells about the quality of the product. This logo ensures the quality of the product. And producer, manufacturer, they are paying the fees for getting the certification for their product from such organization, international national organization. In India, Government of India, Ministry of Textile, they also given a silk mark, they also given a handloom mark, they also given a powerloom mark on the basis of the assessment of the product. So logo ensure the quality. Certification ensure the quality of the product. And this is the one kind of satisfaction that taken by given to the consumers. So this is the last slide. Thanks to all of you for your support, for your patiently listening my presentation. So I am audible to all of you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
Yes,
any
sir.
questions?
Yes, sir.
I am just asking for any questions. A very long presentation. So any questions for this quality apparel quality and quality control during the productions? Padana, have any questions?
No, sir, this is very informative, because this one, I think, is the most important part of any garment industry. The quality section is very important.
So
And regarding this,
I am the man of textiles, but I just to try to develop the knowledge on some processes involving in the manufacturing of the garments and clothing.
yeah,
I am
really, it is
basically
very
man of
important.
textiles, man of fiber, man of yarn, man of fabrics. But I have just to track for giving some glimpses of some huge of and some quality control approach, philosophy and psychology of this. What would be the psychology? What would be the philosophy during the control of the quality during the manufacturing of the apparels?
Yes, sir, I agree with you, because the quality itself is a very huge subject. Nobody is satisfied.
Yes, absolutely right, absolutely right.
Yeah.
There is no
So,
limit of the quality, and quality
yeah.
involves also at the same time the cost.
Yeah. I'm giving some examples, sir, regarding Tasar silk. It is very primitive in technologically, but it is acceptable to everybody. So the quality is important. For
Quality is
Tasar,
important.
quality is not important. For
So
me,
in India, the Indian market
technology.
mostly depends on the cost, but in the abroad, they're believing more on the quality. They are ready to pay the more money for the quality. But Indian context, you will find in Indian context, the cost that play a very important role for marketing. What would be the cost?
If you suppose this is a new research, sir, for especially the tussar fabrics that have the capacity to regenerate the skins. I mean that avoid the skin disease. On this ground, in America, USA, the tussar fabrics are demanding nowadays more. Tussar silk, pure silk.
Yes, yes. Sir, so now the whole consumer, apparel consumer, they are just to try to move towards the natural product. And tussar is having the specific, silk is having the specific property, like a property of feel during the summer, feel like a winter, means like a hot summer, in the summer, season of summer, feel like a cool, and in case of the winter, you feel like a hot, means just give it a natural touch and natural means feel to the users. So silk, especially silk, is the very peculiar and specific fabrics, and naturally the garment based on silk is slightly costlier
called
than
queen
other.
of textiles. So it is called queen of textiles.
Queen of textiles, and cotton is called this king of textiles because
I am
of this
fond of
quality
silk fabric, silk export, everything. I am very concerned about the silk production.
So any
silk
more questions?
export,
Any more question by any participant? Because I have to again going to present at this 2:30.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are 100% audible to me.
Yeah. This is Dr. Praveen Uke from DKT College, Ichalkaranji, sir. It's a very nice, informative, and what I will say, like a whole crux of the quality aspects which you have told. It's a very good session overall. The one just to query, as the 4-point and the 10-point inspection system you have told, as far as the government industries are concerned. So apart from that, like some of the buyers are there. If H&M will be there, they are going to be asked for some kinds of specific kind of inspection which needs to be carried out.
Textile inspection system, and so many other American Society for, they also develop this. IMA also developed new approach for this testing of the fabric, means assessment of the defects. So yes, here we have already taken the one presentation on only the inspection system, and in that presentation we just to given all details of all the inspection system, but here I would like to just mention only two systems, 4 and 10. 4 dedicatedly used for the knitted and 10 dedicatedly used for the woven. But you are right. Some buyers, some brand, some buyer, they are asking for the specific this inspection system, keeping in view of the quality, good quality, premium quality of the fabrics. So there are so many R&D professionals, R&D body and manufacturer society of the manufacturing of the apparels located at the US. They have developed their own inspection systems.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. It's a very nice presentation, sir.
Dr. Praveen. Thank you, Dr. Praveen.
Yeah, thank you.
You are in the
same
fraternity. You are in the same fraternity of this textile educations.
Yes, sir. Textile education. In fact, I'm teaching to the fashion technology. I'm basically from same your background only, textile background, but have some experience in the garment industry, and that's what I'm trying to develop that, sir.
So I am teaching here this textile testing, and this also taught this subject of yarn manufacturing and this textile testing and process controls, and also teaching these subjects.
Yes,
of this GM, garment manufacturing technology.
Yeah. Basically, I'm from the textile side only, and completed my doctorate also in textile only, but teaching to the since 2006.
But I did my doctorate in this technical textiles.
Oh, sir. Oh,
so anyway, any more questions from any participant? Any more questions? So thanks to all for your patiently hearing my presentation, and I hope you must be benefited for my presentation regarding the apparel quality, regarding the quality controls.